Hey guys, welcome to the reaction and analysis to the new 120 star world record by the man himself, Weegee, with a 136.21. Pretty crazy time. At the same time, are we that surprised? He's kind of a legend. He's been popping off. In this analysis, we're gonna see where he really pushes ahead of other runners. I mean, he's kind of just really optimized everywhere. You know, he's really putting the work, and this world record kind of proves that. And I don't think he's done yet, but all I could say is I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of catching up to do and a lot of strats to learn. But I'm pretty excited. I'm excited for the grind and just to see what happens next. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy and subscribe for more. Okay. This is Weegee's 120 star world record as of last night of 136.21. He's cracked. He's on crack cocaine. Not my words.
How did I end up here?
It's me, Mario.
He's off with the beanie. He's fixing his hair. He hates his hair. He hates it. He's trying to get a good hairstyle. He hates it.
It's gonna be hype when hair grows back.
I actually kind of liked when it was like on the side. Listen, before we start anything, yeah, because, listen, I understand. He cares about how his hair looks because you should. People need to care about how they look. Oh my god! Chunky Penguin, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome back to the fish, babe. I think it's very important for you to care how you present yourself and how you look. It raises your self-esteem. It's an important factor of life, okay? Spartan, thanks for the sub. Welcome back to the fridge, bitch. And I was talking to Weegee about his hair because he doesn't like his haircut. The problem is though, is that Weegee went to a chain haircut salon, like a very typical chain salon, and those are very bad places to get your haircut because they don't know how to cut your hair, especially
Thanks for the good
somebody
looks.
who has hair like Weegee. Weegee's hair is similar to my hair. We both have straight hair. We both have like hair that falls down. So he has this issue where he doesn't know what to do with his hair. And I used to have that issue for years and years. I only recently, a few years ago, found like good strats for my hair. And I'm willing to help him, but like the first thing he needs to do is not go to a chain hair salon. He needs to go to a barber. He needs to go to a barber. I don't know if like a typical black barber shop would be good because, you know, black barbers are usually used to cutting different kind of hair, but I don't know, they could be really good. Mitch, thanks for the sub. Welcome back, babe. But for like straight white boy hair, like mine and Weegee's hair, if you could find like a hair salon, a male hair salon that's dedicated to men specifically, or like a barber shop that is like kind of like a mixed barber shop, those are usually the places to go with that kind of hair. It's hard to find good salons and barber shops for that, you know. I don't know why we're talking about this when we're watching the 120 star world record run, but anyway. All right, guys, we're watching his one. This is the 120 star world record. We're watching the run. He has a 243 dark world split.
Tonight, please.
Can you please talk about the ROM hacks poll? Guys, we're polling the ROM hack choices later today. Snelms Deep made a beautiful Google Doc with the different ROM hacks that we will be playing or choosing from. Later today, I'm going to be posting the Google Doc and you guys will be voting. You can vote for as much as you want, but the ones with the most votes will be the one that I'll be playing first. We're polling it right now, babe. Okay, fine. We could pull it now. We should pull it later as well, though, because more people are going to be here later. So, do I grow facial hair? No, I don't like facial hair. I'm also a twink, so I need to keep the shit shaved if I want to keep the twink, you know, status going. I can't grow facial hair. That would ruin the purpose of the twink look. Alright, guys, let's talk about this run for a bit.
The exact hairstyle that like fits me and I would like the most probably is like
The time of this world record is a 1:36:21. Sorry for the spoilers.
I don't like how long it usually is. But obviously, like
That's a good time.
This is either.
That's a good time.
But
27 seconds better than world
I
record.
might get more like this than it was before, to be honest. Short, I just think is a lot cleaner.
It's expected. I mean, he's gonna get a 135 soon. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So just, you know, let's just be prepared for it. Is it the end of 120 star? Obviously not. It's a big deal. But guess what? It's motivating all of us runners to put in the practice. To go back to the lab and really get cooking with the practice. And I will say, like, me personally, and I know people like Simply and Punky, like especially the old school runners. I don't know much about Liam. We have definitely neglected practice for years now. Like me personally, I would say ever since like around Break the Record 2020, which was in February of 2020. So for the past like that's 4 years. For the past like 4 years, I've really neglected practice in Mario 64. I have not really done any sort of extensive Mario practice with the aim of like getting better and learning new strats. I've learned like 1 or 2 strats here and there, but I have not had like extensive Mario practice like at all in the past like 4 years. There have been 1 or 2 days where I would go crazy with practice, and even when I say crazy, I mean like 3-4 hours, you know, and that's very rare. But
like, I'm pretty sure my hair
now, seeing what Weegee has done with so much practice lately and what's possible,
it seems like it intends on being like a mullet.
It's made me realize, you know, like practice is king, and I need to stop ignoring it. So I've been practicing a lot. I've already learned a few new things. I've gotten the spreadsheet world records for Jerby 100 and Worms 100 already, which is cool. I even beat the Jerby 100 world record again earlier today, but I wasn't streaming. I practiced a lot today.
Now that I'm like really runs hard.
I learned some new stuff.
Had the chance to finally like.
We learned the new Toxic Maze LbLJ. Yeah.
The time down a lot. Dude.
And I think I'm starting to understand it a bit more. So we're putting in the practice. We still have so much shit to do. Like, you know, it's kind of overwhelming.
Like Asian
but
hairstyles a lot. Whenever I
in a good way.
Whenever I try to find the haircut I want, like some Korean picture.
All right, so 648 Worms Fortress. So the thing I heard Simply talking about it a little bit earlier today. He was like, he said something like nobody else gets 64x Womps, which is true. There's no 120 star runner that's ever gotten sub 650. That's a lie. I'm an idiot. I got 649.
That's really hard.
I actually got a 649.9 once. I forgot about that. How can I forget that? I don't know if you guys remember, but I actually got a 649.9 once before. And it was a gold Womps and like a 244 Dark World. Because my gold Dark World is 244, and then I got like a low mid 405 Womps, and I actually got a 649.9. But that's like my best possible. It was like my best possible beginning I could have gotten, right? Now I'm trying to actively like work on my LbLJ to get better LbLJs and Dark World times. I also learned a new version of Worms 100 that is faster. It's a bit hard, but once I get that down, I think sub 650s are going to become much more common for me. But yeah, Weegee can get 640s because he's a god at Dark World and LbLJ, because he did 16 a lot and shit. And he's really good at LbLJ, and LbLJ saves a shit ton of time if you do it properly. So like if you're getting 642 and 643 Dark Worlds, which Weegee gets literally every run, then all you need is like with a 642 Dark World, even with 243, even with a 243 Dark World, all you need is a 405, 406 Womps. Which if you do a perfect Womps or not mess up anything, you're getting a 405, 406. At least I am. I'm not sure what like other runners' Womp Fortress goals are. But yeah.
It's scary to try something.
I remember Weegee talking about this when I was watching this run live. Up to this point. I think he actually talks to me here. Was it here? I think I said something in chat and he replied.
Okay, that's true. Jeez. Oh my god, I unplugged the.
Oh yeah, this is when
I
he
was gonna do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I did this a couple ago. My input switcher has the same color, like, cord as my Hori. So I just unplugged, like, the input switcher straight from my console instead of, like, the Hori from the input switcher.
I forgot I spilled in chocolate from the dessert earlier on my chair, so now my hand is full of chocolate. Hi Erect, any comments on this world record? Yes babe, a lot. That's why we're watching.
Sorry for this shit, but it's fine.
Proofed. I did not watch this. I didn't watch the run, so graphics. I watched up to this part of JRB live during the road record, and then I left to go to bed. So this is like the most I watched up to. But yeah. Yeah, dude, I want to help Weegee with his hair as much as possible. Because we have similar hair. I already recommended to him, like, the product that I use.
Oh, dude, if you... Nope. Sorry, dude, you got dust. Too bad. Here's 3 seconds. That's basically what just happened. There's no escaping.
Guys, the poll for the ROM hack choice is live. Please vote in that form that Snelms posted in chat right now. It's also the pinned chat message of the stream. Listen, the old sock. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the bitch. I can't believe Weegee does this movement. He does this movement in 1/100, which is slower. And I would expect Weegee to do faster movement there. And I actually asked him, like, is what you do faster, or like do you just not feel to learn the...
That's the ideal backup, pretty much.
And he said that he thinks he's pretty sure it's faster, but I guess, I don't know, he doesn't want to do the other movement.
Part, yeah, I don't know.
Clearly he doesn't need to. Please don't let me down, cheese.
But it just doesn't happen.
Why would I let you down?
Like, my hair isn't the type of hair that, like...
What's up, Ransom? How are you, bub?
Just, like...
King's Ransom. I need to do that quest in RuneScape.
Over and kind of be, like, shaped, and I don't know. It
Hi.
just kind of, like...
Wait till you see his HMC 1000 coin. Was it sick?
I don't have like puffy hair, but it's more on like the puffier, like...
He's still talking about his hair?
I don't know. I really don't want to have to like go through the trouble of getting a perm and all that. I'm fine with like...
Listen, I get it, dude. Have you seen some of my world records when I'm going off about
a month or two, it's
like swimmer men's bodies versus soccer men's bodies?
Like how it looks right now, except
sometimes you're just in the middle of deep conversation in your chat, dude, and then you're getting the god run and don't realize it. It just happens, man. That's the strat to get the run.
I'm not a fan of like...
Mr. Soupy, hi babe.
Like, do my hair and like prepare it.
And then wasn't there that one Liam world record when he was going off about speedrunning not being an art or whatever? Got my final exam tomorrow. Oh, very good, Joseph. Excuse me? My glasses are so dirty.
Hairy
if speedrunning is art, then porn is art? Yeah. I would think it is. Good porn, being a good porn star, knowing how to do it really well and please the audience. I would say that's an art form. Why not? It's performance. Performance is art.
Or something. So seems like it's good.
He swims really low down here.
Winner was talking on stream about not giving out information and how you just shouldn't answer questions.
So this is
So I couldn't answer that
something I
question,
need to this is something I need to look at.
Might start
It's something I need to look at because he got like a low 705 JRB there, right? Now, the thing I don't understand is the thing that I cannot seem to understand, which is what Weegee is good at. And we're still trying to figure out how Weegee understands this game on such a deep level that apparently we didn't know was possible, because we didn't know that this deep level of Mario movement understanding was possible. I really didn't. But again, it could also stem from the neglecting of practice that I've been doing. But like Weegee just got a low 705 JRB and he messed up 100 coin a lot. You guys saw it, right?
Bad question.
He got hit by the pillar in the cave of 100. He missed out on a cycle. He even doesn't do the faster movement near the end. And then he does the frame walk that is slightly slower to my frame walk too. And he still gets a 705 GRB, right? And knowing how my GRBs go, let's assume that I got first try frame walk, even with my faster frame walk, and I made those mistakes on 100 coin, I guarantee you I would have gotten like a 706, 707 GRB. Because I know the time loss. But he got a 705 with a slower frame walk even. And that, like, how... Where does the time save come from? This is another star too. So, like, if he does a good wing cap start, he tends to grab the star at 116 segment timer. Like, high 116. Watch. 116. How the f does he grab this star at 116? My best is like a mid 117. And I know I'm good at wing cap star because I used to have the record in the star years ago and I was always known for having like really good flying. How the is he saving almost a second on a 19-second star? Where does it come from? Because I recently practiced this star. I tried it so many times. I tried different turns. I tried as tight as possible edges. And I was not saving time. I was getting the same times as I always do. But it just happens. Like, I swear, somebody needs to check his live split and see if it's like the timer is slower or something. I don't know, dude. It's crazy how does he go so fast?
Like, I really think the main reason that my runs have been so good.
I was thinking maybe it's the movement here, the way he enters the peach slide, but we literally do the same movement. We do the exact same movement here.
And shit, like that speed was already there.
It just makes no sense, bro. Is it lag reduction after GRB?
Like just consistency and like.
Listen,
like in a traditional, like,
I need
like
to get people who are willing to make side-by-side comparisons with me and Weegee's runs or PB.
But now I'm also consistent.
Especially with certain stars like the wing cap star and certain other stars. I need to see that. That would be so good.
Like nobody's gonna fucking know you fast.
The best I ever grabbed this star was mid 159. One whole second faster. Where does that come from? Trevor, what's up, babe? That's a 202, a low 202, man. Nobody has even near a low 202 in 120 star. I don't think.
Ever so slightly.
No, he's not on MU. No, it was N64. Of course not. Like, what the fuck? A side-by-side comparison would be beautiful. Yeah, he has good quality. My quality is shit. Like, I still use composite. Because I just can't be, I have no interest in
Once I got that,
it's not that I have interest, I just can't to like upgrade to then get things to not work properly and shit. And then I used to have I still have an HDMI I have an HDMI modded N64 and I used to stream with HDMI. What's up, Nathan? But you guys remember my first 138 and that whole meme where it wasn't verified on speedrun.com? The whole
It's
reason
crazy
why
'cause
it
that
wasn't
run
verified
still,
was
I
because
wouldn't
JRB,
think-
there was
that run
there was a
so
part
good.
of the run in JRB 100.
If that run had a better SSL like the ones I normally get now, I wouldn't.
There was a
beat
part
it.
in JRB 100
Even all these
where
crazy runs I've had.
the capture like froze for 20 seconds. That's
Would've been
because the HDMI mod on my N64, for some reason, it would just freeze during runs.
Like that's.
And it just never worked properly. And I don't
I
know.
didn't realize it was possible for me to actually.
It's just
play
annoying
this
setting
game.
up that kind of shit.
Because like that can't just be fucking chance, dude. Like you don't just get that insane of a lobby.
Right.
FaceTime up, either lock in.
Watch this backup. What backup?
What I was saying.
What backup? Sorry, I didn't see it. Is it the backup that I assume that you're talking about that I do all the time?
Until FaceTime up.
Is it where he bongs and then
Like,
wall
that can't
kicks
just be
anyway?
fucking chance, dude. Like you don't just get that insane of a lobby.
Guys, I do that backup every single time.
FaceTime up, either lock
I don't know
in.
what you're talking about. That's like the most common backup ever. It's not my fault if you didn't... It's not my fault I never mess it up, so you never have to see me do the backup. Jeez, I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's Weegee doing it though. It's because it's Weegee, so like
You don't
it's
just get
insane.
That good of a lobby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Some
Okay,
gold
now I get it.
spots Right after. Like, that doesn't just happen.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
Ignore this. Ignore Runelight. Ignore. You didn't see that. Okay. Oh, he doesn't do the thing. That's weird. Thunderfall, do you play RuneScape? I won't be surprised if you do. Yeah, she did. Been years, nice. What's a real place? I'm just AFKing at Ammonite Crabs. Don't mind me. What's up, Waddy? No more yummy butt, babes. With the current strat, yummy butt is gone forever. I'd watch a gay porn starring cheese and Weegee. Let me DM him and ask him. Chatting.
Yeah, Squisher. I was thinking about that earlier off stream.
That's cool though,
I wonder-
Hoopy.
I don't want to this run. I'm trying to think.
I've
about
also
this.
been working in BOB. I forgot about those strats. The strat that you see Weegee doing right now, where you go to the side and do the speed kick. I used to do this like years ago, but I just relearned this and I'm doing this again. I also am starting to I'm doing backflip
didn't
bomb
really used
clip
to
as well,
understand the
which is also
concept of,
like
like,
almost a second time
playing
save.
bad and getting mad makes
I
it
actually
worse.
like in
Like,
lobby. There's a lot of new
it's
shit that I'm gonna be doing now.
never really had
Worms
to
100, JRB 100,
believe it.
BOB.
Because what used to happen in all of my 120 runs, or even like any category, I would do some like stupid shit, and then it would just melt, and everything would just go to shit.
That's true.
And then every segment was just terrible.
That's true. What he just said. That's so
And I was
true.
basically just convinced
I remember
that meant I was just
a few years ago, every time I used to watch Weegee, I used to think
Which I
that,
think was
like,
too.
people used to say all the time, like, he had this terrible mindset of if one thing goes wrong and then it's just a meltdown fest, and he would just, like, lose the run because of one dumb shit, because he would just, like, his brain would melt.
that upstairs is
But now he's, like, way better at that. You kind of have to be in 120. You can't just... You make a mistake, you can't, like,
I don't know.
melt down. You have to keep going. Hi, Crit. What's up, babe? Just got
It's not even
enhanced
like
crystal
I've changed a lot in how
weapon
I
seed.
feel.
Oh my god, very good.
I just knowing that.
So he died in this run? Is that true? God damn, dude. Did he die? I mean, it depends where you die. Like, you can die and it's fine. Just depends on where you die. In some places, when you die in this run, it could lose like the same amount of times as certain mistakes, just normal mistakes.
How that even happen?
He died in TGC 100. Okay. So like the thing about the thing I'm realizing about Weegee, why he's so fast or why it seems so crazy, is because Weegee has practiced so much and it's gotten to the point where literally every single star in the game, he is like found a way to be slightly faster than everyone else. So it's like time save just happens without him having to try a lot because he already has it down. So like he can make so much more mistakes but still have such fast split times because of how fast he is. So like he's able to make so much more mistakes and still get a 136, as opposed to like another runner like me, maybe me for example. I'll make the same amount of mistakes and get like a minute slower than him. I can get a 137, whereas he can get a 136 with a death and whatever. Oh, that was so close.
That's so close. One frame.
You got the double star spawn though, the half one, which still saves time.
Good on the most insane BOV clutch, dude. Whatever, still 3x. This could have still been like a 639 or 38.
I'm so close to sub 2240 BOB. I'm so close.
Whatever.
I need to stop like significantly messing up BOB 100 every time I'm about to get it because I get way too nervous, but I'm so close. What's my sum of best? I'm not gonna tell you because my sum of best is not optimized. My splits are pretty new and there's lots of goals I can beat.
That was an early
The problem
shot.
with my sum of best, first of all, I need to say something about sum of best.
One of my
First of all,
broke, like,
the main
earlier.
thing about sum of best is that sum of best doesn't actually matter that much, and people put way too much hype over it. I understand why people like sum of best, but it does not mean much. It really doesn't mean a lot. Weegee has an insane sum of best, but Weegee actively practices and gets golds in RTA practice and then puts those goals into his splits. A lot of people do that. I don't do that because I don't do a lot of RTA practice.
Come on, bro.
So all of my goals are from runs. So my sum of best can be significantly improved, and I haven't done a lot of RTAs to get more golds. My sum of best is about a minute slower than Weegee's, but I know that my sum of best could be significantly improved. So like somebody asks me my sum of best and I say 134.27 or whatever, and people are like, oh, then Weegee's way better than Cheese then. That's why I don't think sum of best is it's a double-edged sword. It's just kind of cringe, but at the same time it's cool, I guess. Sum of best is more accurate the more you play the run. Yeah, but it's an extremely important metric. What? What are you saying, Mr. Speedrun? How are you, buddy, by the way? Mr. Speedrun, remember when you used to say years ago that 137 is gonna happen and everybody used to shit on you and tell you that you're an idiot? Good days. You also used to say that 46 is gonna happen in 70 star. This was like years ago. This was like 3-4 years ago. You used to say like 46 is easily, like it's definitely gonna happen, no problem. People would be like, shut up, that's way too hard.
It's fine.
It's a sign of how fast general movement is. Yes, but not really at the same time, because somebody could have very new splits. Like me, I've changed splits like 10 times because I've changed computers and I forget to like switch over splits. You know, my splits are like 1 year old, if even. I feel like Weegee was getting a lot of new goals and runs the past week. Yeah, he's got a lot of goals. True. I also got a lot of goals too. I've gotten a lot of goals in the past like 2 weeks. He's also been doing runs for like 10 hours a day. So when you do so much runs, you get more golds. I do runs like 3-4 hours and then I'm done because I get tired quickly. I can tell you humans would never get below 134. I don't know, dude. We'll see.
First tee doesn't work for that wall kick into the room, but Second, I don't know if fourth can like ever even work.
It all depends, you know. Like, what if Cryptolith finds another thing that people decide to try and find good setups for it, you know? I don't know. Did Weegee lose one to Corey? Lose what, Exotic? How many stars is this speedrun? All, yes, 120. 120,000 stars. I haven't watched that video in like 4 years, JJ. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, like I don't know. It feels silly
probably
to just,
should.
like, stand there and wait.
See, the thing is, I'm lazy as and I try not to be. Especially nowadays. So I don't look at a lot of videos to learn strats and shit because I'm lazy. Are there any places where you could get big time saves with BLJs? No idea. I have no idea. It's all up to if somebody feels like finding them, or a lot of things exist already, but they're just way too hard. Especially BLJs. BLJs is a very tough thing because BLJs are either like impossible or very possible. Most BLJs are task stuff because they're just too difficult. There's very few BLJs that are actually viable. You're definitely right with some of best not meaning anything when your splits are new though. Yeah, it's just, well, who cares? Like, some of best is like, yeah, okay, that's great. It's kind of like a, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Have you seen my BLJ for HMC 100? What? No, I have not.
Take it. Yeah, I was thinking about that bomb as I was doing that. I was like, alright, this time don't make that mistake. It's the key to getting better at longer categories. I really any speedrun. But it gets exponentially harder with the longer category. You gotta keep track of what's possible at every moment and like make sure it never fucking happens again. Or at least not twice in a row.
The main thing about Summer Best, no, the main thing about, well, live split in general, it's not about Summer Best, it's about the split times. The average split times that a runner gets and shit, like that's what matters, you know, like a runner, if Weegee's getting sub 29 SSLs on the regular, then that is a good indication of what is possible. If he's getting sub 40 LLLs all the time, that's a good indication. If a runner's getting low 40s all the time and LLL, that's a good indication. You know, you kind of gauge, okay, what this runner could do based on the split times he's getting.
I'm getting distracted as he starts meowing, and I'm just like, what is that noise? I just lost the end of that. I can't. I'm too busy
Weegee, come on, dude.
I was. It's 20 seconds.
Wow, Weegee. Damn, Weegee. Purposely up.
I couldn't even tell if it was a meow, and so I like ledge grab, trying to like think about
To make it a bit easier for other runners. I see how it is, man. He didn't even lose 20 seconds from that, which is shocking. He lost about 18 seconds from that mistake. Once you do the backup well for that, it's not that bad of a mistake. It looks terrible though. That mistake is a very nerve-wracking one. Oh my god, he almost messed that up. It's just, that's a very nerve-wracking mistake because the backup is a bit hard and it's just, if you mess up the backup then it's shitty. It was about 18 seconds, yeah. The thing about it is, like, if you have a really good BOB split time and a good SSL as well, like a sub 29 SSL, What is that RNG, bro? Fuck off.
Bro. $238, and I'm telling you, I lost exactly 19 seconds to that. Like, I know for a fact it was 19.
Yeah, it's what, 18 seconds, yeah.
That's insane.
Or 19.
Literally, you can't get like, that's. I can't believe this happened.
What was I gonna say? When you have a sub 29 SSL, you can make the world of mistakes and still get an amazing basement. You can make so much mistakes. That's good. So I actually learned this BLJ. I'm gonna start doing that BLJ in runs now.
Or sub 40 LL.
It's pretty good. I like it because it's faster and you can actually mash. It doesn't require you to mash very fast. You can mash pretty slow and still do that. He has a sub 40. He has a sub 40 LL right now. Yeah, well, like I said, dude. I mean, are we actually surprised? Is anyone surprised? Oh, come on. Who's surprised that he got that split right now? Alright. I'm telling you, if he gets another world record right now while we're reacting to his world record, I swear to God. I made a joke about that earlier. What if it actually happened? He died in Vanish Cap. Damn.
Honestly, even though this isn't like the fastest run, like I'm very, very happy with this run in a weird sense. Like,
I hope not, because I want to play, man. I want to play Mario. We got work to do.
I like that.
We have so much work. I have like when I think about like if I want to go insane with practice in Mario, I need to like realistically, I need to deconstruct like the entirety of 120 star and just practice everything from scratch. I feel like I have so much if I really want to go crazy with it. But I feel like where I am now, I know I can get at least a 136 pretty comfortably with a good run. Very comfortably. But at the same time, I don't want to neglect practice. So I'm like right now I'm in like the mindset of I want to practice a lot, but I also want to keep runs going. So like I don't want to do like what Simply's doing, where it's literally like grinding one stage for a week straight and just like hardcore practice. Trying to do like in between. Gloomtail with the prime sub. Thank you for the sub, baby. Welcome to the fridge pit.
My gold for the rest of the stage.
Oh, so much of this run to react to. Do you think you can beat this with your current strats? Yes, of course. My strats are as good as Weegee's strats. I do all the strats Weegee does at this point. Most of them. You see, this is a problem. This is a problem with Summer Best again. Because people see my Summer Best and see Weegee's Summer Best and think, oh, well, I don't know if Cheese can get world record. It's not how Summer Best works.
Yeah, I hit the box.
I'm thinking of removing my Summer Best from my splits. But the problem is I would lose like 300 viewers if I did that. Because the Summer Best culture is like insane right now in the community. People concentrate so much on that kind of shit. Simply will be ready for runs by October. That's very optimistic.
It's a nice MC, dude.
I want to see that again.
Is insane, man.
I want to see that again because I cannot fathom that his goal is a 349. I need to see that again. I wish I could see how fast that star was. It's just
it's
like
nice HMC,
it's the dustless rollout. The you know, it's just so crisp. Like you can see that he's done this star so much. He knows like exactly where he wants to wall kick to get the perfect height and when to dive to get that frame perfect rollout perfectly onto the star with that good drop. It's just, yeah, I mean, that is true. This star is like a 16-star runner's specialty. Like this is one of the 16-star stars. So this star especially, he's probably done 5,000 times more than I have. I pretty much never practice this star because it's a star that is you do in 120 star, but it's a star that because the 120 star runner mindset is stars like this that are pretty easy and are short. We don't fucking practice these stars because we have so much other shit to worry about and consistency and shit to have that we don't practice stars like this. So like these kind of stars is where Weegee pulls ahead of typical 120 star runners because we don't focus on optimizing these stars. So he's so used to like going so fast with these stars that all that time save just builds up throughout the whole run.
HMC, dude.
But that's what we neglect. But the thing is, it's like in 120 star, it's so difficult to hyper focus on every little tiny thing because it's such a long speed run and there's so many things we have to worry about. And just being consistent on 120 star is so hard and takes so much time that it's hard to focus on that shit. But when somebody like Weegee comes out and has run 16, 70, 0, 1 star, who has played this game, I just found this out a few days. He actually started Mario before I did. I did not know that. Weegee apparently started Mario in January of 2014. I thought he started like 2016. But he's been doing so much runs of categories in this game that he's got to a point where he's consistent now. Plus all the years of smaller category experience that he has, the optimization, plus the now new founded 120 star consistency is just a recipe for a perfect speed run. And that's why he's so good now in 120.
This is like insane.
That's why he's seemingly so much better. Simply started in 2012, I believe. Around the same time that Puncayshun started.
Like that would have been like a 609 or 610 HMC. Second best HMC ever was like a 618.
That's a 2. That's a.
No, this is 612.
The 351, not even 350.5 HMC. I just don't understand the time save. To be fair, I'm yet to get a good HMC. Ever since I started doing HMC BLJ again, I've made at least one mistake in every HMC I've done. I would like to see what kind of HMC gold I can get with HMC BLJ, but I have to stop messing up shit. If you plot your PB splits against Weegee's, is it just a few seconds everywhere? Yes, that's the whole point I'm making. Every single split is just slightly faster for Weegee.
Normally
every single one, and it's
like
just slow progressive time save throughout the run.
Like a normal attempt, but it was like extremely fast. So I still had space. Oh, thank God, they're going to sleep. I think. Okay, Misa just hit Sora. But they're like cuddling. I think they're gonna go to sleep. So
yeah, I remember that, JJ. I always actually, years and years ago, JJ, I used to like see you and Weegee as like the same person. Because you guys were around the same age. You used to play a lot together. You kind of look alike. Especially years ago, so I was like, oh, it's the two SMS crackheads, the god gamers. But yeah, Weegee kind of just stopped SMS after a while.
Yeah. This is how much I get distracted, dude. Like I completely forget everything. When you see cats.
During COVID, we literally just sat in call doing any % for 9 hours a day. Those were the days, dude. Weegee has to be the best speedrunner of all time. Yeah, that's never a good statement to make. People get triggered just reading that. Because the problem is that speedrunning consists of thousands and thousands of different games. So you can't just say that. You can say Weegee could be the best Mario 64 runner of all time. And then, okay, sure, that's an opinion to have. That's fair. But speedrunner in general, no. There was one time where, back in 2017, which was like my biggest year for speedrunning, that was when I got the first 139, and I was just popping off, getting world records all the time. And I started speedrunning OOT 100%, and I got 3rd place in OOT 100%. within like 11 months or something. And there was like some Reddit posts and shit, and people were talking about it, and they were saying like Cheese is the best speedrunner of all time. Because I was like 3rd place in OT 100%. And also had the world record in 120 star. It was like huge. And people were saying that is Cheese the best speedrunner of all time, and people were getting mad. There were so many people like, that's so dumb. This because you can't, because it's ridiculous. Like speedrunning is thousands and thousands of games. Like you can't just because I'm good at a popular game doesn't really mean it's not different to somebody being insane at like other games that are also just as hard, you know what I'm saying, but just don't happen to be popular. Do you ever plan on running OT 100%? Yes. I would like to get back to OT 100%, no SRM, at some point this year. I've been relearning it, but very slowly, very slowly. People doing the Moist challenges are like the top players in their respective games. Yeah. Hi, Weegee.
Wow. That LL time with that mistake, I can't get over that. Okay. Well,
Weegee, I'm gonna say this again. If you have any questions on hair tips, just shoot me questions, babe. I can help you. We have the same hairstyle. And years ago, like when I moved to Spain, I had the exact same hairstyle as you. And I didn't know what to do with my hair, and it took me a while, but I figured it out. I got the strats though, babe. Can you say hi to Blue Scooty? Hi, Blue Scooty. Love you. Distortion. I realized how good Distortion is at speedrunning during the Amok Runner challenge. I was watching Distortion play Amok Runner, and I realized like Distortion, he has so much experience with like those kind of PC games and like finding glitches and breaking apart games. And during Amok Runner, he was just like finding glitches, and he was like breaking the game, and I couldn't believe how he was just figuring out how to break that game. And I couldn't, like, I didn't have the ability to do that. Like, I didn't understand, because I don't find glitches in games. I look at a game, I figure out how it works technically, and I get very good at it very quickly. But looking at, like, figuring out a game, how it works, and to find glitches and shit and really break the game apart, like, I don't know, and that's not the kind of speedrunner I am, but the way Distortion was able to do that was insane. That's how I realized how good it is and how good he is at speedrunning, but just in a different way. And also his skill, his actual gaming skill is insane too. Like not the so like one, but the he's one like Distortion is one of the most all-rounded speedrunners. All-rounded, like talented speedrunners I've ever seen.
Okay. I don't know if I had time to talk.
That's me. I'm creative, but I can't perform for shit. I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Speedrun. I always wondered why your time always sucked really bad compared to like, you know, how much you play the game.
On top of the elevator, like
but listen, buddy.
But if you're too early, then like
not everybody is really good at getting good quickly. I have ADHD, bro. I have insane ADHD. I don't know if it's ADHD. I have terrible ADHD.
You have to strafe really hard.
I don't know. Some people just can't have that muscle memory like other people do. It doesn't mean that it's like I improve like 10 times faster with meds. Well, of course you do, because it's meds. I mean, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, not everybody has that ability to get very good very fast, you know? It probably takes you way longer to get to that level than it does for me or whatever, but I've always just been good at getting good fast. I don't know why. I can't say why because I have no idea. But some people just have that for some reason. What's your best VC time? My best VC time is like a 41... I don't know. My best LLL time is a 40:09, and I got it twice, I think. But I'm pretty sure in one of those runs I f***ed up Vanish Cap really bad or something. I don't know what my best Vanish Cap time is. 41:38, 30, something like that. I have no idea. I completely disagree. For me, ADHD is extremely bad for speedrunning. I don't think... I think ADHD is a spectrum of symptoms, and I think you're probably bundling ADHD up into like one specific thing, and I think it depends because there's different types of ADHD, different symptoms. My type of ADHD is it's kind of like hyperactive, so like I thrive on things that require high level attention and stuff, like video games. I'm good at video games because things that are very flashy and difficult and technical, I'm able to, like, my brain just clicks on. But like things like that are boring and slow, like reading, that's why when it came to like school and reading and shit, I'm terrible. I can't sit down and read a book because it's just not stimulating enough. I need flashing lights and shit in my face. That's why I'm good at it. For me, reading is like impossible. It's not that it's boring. I love the idea of reading, but I can't do it. I can't do it because I read a page. Reading a page, first of all, takes like 15 minutes. And after I read that page, my brain just, I can't do it anymore. I have to get up. I have to do something else. I just can't do it. So I'm just very good at fast-paced, you know. I get impatient very easily. Things need to be done perfectly and fast, and it's just how it is. That's how, it's just different type of learners, man. Sorry, what are we, I forgot we're looking at a 120 star run. So Weegee's doing great. Very good job. Have you tried fighting games? No, I don't like fighting games. Fighting games is the only genre of video game that I despise. Oh god! I hate fighting games. Fire, thanks for the converting from a Prime sub to a tier 1 sub based. Appreciate it, babe. I hate fighting games. I don't know why. Ever since I was young, I hated playing fighting games. I don't know. It's like the literal like one-on-one combat thing. I just don't like. The only fighting game I love is Melee. I love watching Melee. I love the community. Well, you know. I love Melee. I love watching Melee. I don't like playing Melee that much because it's a fighting game and I get frustrated. I don't like it. I just don't like fighting games. I don't like the feeling of it.
I think I worry too much about them and think they're like extremely dumb.
But I love watching Melee.
But they should be pretty smart.
Love. Do you think 135 is the limit? No, I don't.
I just kind of worry they're gonna like.
No, I've also learned in the past 9 years of constantly trying to guess what the human limit is, that we could never guess the human limit because we're always wrong, and that every time we've tried to guess shit, we're always wrong. So
having some physical issues because they just had to eat a
the amount of times, dude, I remember distinctively being in a Skype call with Siglemic playing RuneScape back in May of 2015, before Discord was even a thing, and we were making fun of 139. We were like shit talking people who were saying 139 is possible because we thought it was a joke. So here we are now, and 136 is the world record. So who the f are we to say anything? Cheese, do you think world record 130 under is possible? Okay, slow down, buddy. I think I could say that one might not be possible.
Thanks for the Prime.
I don't know, but I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying maybe not. Do you think sub 1 is possible? Yes.
You're completely fine. Yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna get mad watching this BBH because the last 2 BBHs I've watched Weegee do, he got like sub 330 red coin star grab in the 100 coin star, and I've only gotten that like once ever, and that makes me very angry. Also, like, I mean, I see his like re-entries and stuff, and there I could see that it's faster. Oh, he got the cringe RNG. I wish that wasn't a thing.
Use a reminder not to do that star again.
I just don't. My re-entries, my BBH entries are just. Honestly, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say it. I really think that my Hori notches suck really bad for the BBH re-entries, because I've tried a lot to get like good re-entries in BBH, but I consistently get like different angles. on the long jump and shit. So like I think my Hori is just really bad for BBH specifically. And I can't seem to figure it out. Have you retried OEM?
Dude.
Are there new
Like,
steel
those first
sticks? I don't
two
keep up with the
areas are
steel stick
just
shit, dude,
RNG,
because there's
just
so
going-
much like new ones and updates. I don't know what is good or what's bad. I don't know, man. I've tried OEM a few times and I just like immediately like I hold the controller and immediately I'm like, no, I can't do it. I just hate it. I can't. I don't know if I could use OEM. I remember using, I can't remember whose controller it was. I think it was Simply's controller years ago. And I was literally just trying to side flip. I was trying to do like fast side flips. And I could not do side flips. Like I couldn't side flip with a good angle. Like it was impossible for me to... And within 5 minutes of using the controller, my thumb was hurting. Like I couldn't... Like the middle of my thumb was just in pain. I'm like, I can't... There's no way I can use this. I don't know.
I was still in Mario Camp C down. That's great, dude.
Is it really that big of a deal? Do I need to play
No, this is
OEM if I
really
want to
bad.
be the best player in the world? Is that my new thing? Do I have to succumb? I can't do that though. I'm the Hori man. I'm the Hori guy. I have to stick to my roots. I gotta be a Hori main forever. Or else what's the point? Suck cum? What the f, guys? Why are you so horny? Not required to improve a lot though. Weegee, this 100 coins sucks. Wait, why do you have 61 stars? What stars did you do? You did balcony star
Not
first on
having
accident.
BHs until it finishes.
Weegee, this 100 coins
If you look at the
sucks.
segment timer
This
now,
whole BBH is trash.
I don't know.
And you're gonna get an insanely good BBH time.
Thank you guys.
Weegee, I was very angry when I was watching your wing cap star earlier for the PSS slide. I just can't figure out how you get 116 wing cap star grabs. I've literally tried every drug. I have not, but I've tried my best to get faster wing cap times, and I just keep getting the same time. I can't. And my best wing cap star grab is like high 117, maybe mid 117. It's impossible. You're on drugs, dude. I can take a look at your recent piss segments and try to point something out in a bit. I feel like it's the first two coin grabs. I think like the early turn on the first two coins, like that speed, that early turn, I think that's where time save comes from, but I don't know. And the last two, but my last two coins are good though. Like I turned very early, I think.
This isn't that bad actually.
Oh. Gotta take a split screen comparison, you'll probably see. Well, that's what I want. I was talking about that earlier. If somebody in chat could make a side-by-side comparison of our wing caps, that would be like insane. Do you know like your XCam times? I can't remember. 19, I don't know. I'll have to do it. I'll just chat, just remind me to practice wing cap after we watch this, and we'll see what time we get. It takes like 2 minutes with Sony Vegas. Why did I just say Vegas? Bro, am I from Minnesota? Why did I say Vegas? Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas. I'm sure I get like 19.5. Okay, I'll have to check.
I think I'm still gonna be behind PB probably. I don't know if it's worth comparing against. We'll see.
Can I get a gift?
Bro, I don't have any editing software. I have never edited in my life. And there's no way I'm doing that. Also, there's no way that takes 2 minutes. That is a bit more complicated, and I don't know how to use that anyway, so. Do you think 70 star would ever be the big category again? No.
That's so dumb.
Because, and the reason why I say no is because recently 70 star was popping off. And there were a lot of world records. Weegee got 46, whatever. And then, was it Akori came out and got world records and shit, but like, there was some hype around it, but it was just 120 star just still always, for some reason, is the category people care about most. Goodbye, Snams. See you later, babe. Like, I think, like, D whatever is a good example. Sometimes I feel bad because D is an insanely good runner and he's an entertaining streamer and I love D. But he still has, like, I don't know, an average of 150 to 200 viewers. Whereas if D was a top 120 star runner instead of a top 70 star runner, he'll be getting hundreds more viewers just because it's 120. And that's a fact because it's just how it is. I don't know why. 120 just seems, you know. But if you don't care as much for a certain category, you know, what's the point in running it? At the end of the day, you have to run what you want to run. And I don't think it's that 70 star is boring. It's just that I think it's boring. It's just that 120, it's an enhanced 70 star. That's basically it. 120 is 70 star with more, even more exciting things. That's why it's, yeah. $70 is boring 120. I guess. Come on, Weegee, come on. You know what's f***ed up, and I hate that.
Dude,
this is a thing.
he didn't jump out of the water. Did you hear that?
What? What did he say?
So hard, thinking he would jump out.
What is that angle? How do you?
Dude, he didn't jump out of the water. Did you hear that?
What? What are you talking about? What do you mean he didn't jump out of the water?
Dude, he didn't jump out of the water. Did you hear that?
Yeah, he did. Are you high?
I pressed A so hard, thinking he would jump out. Dude, he didn't jump out of the water.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Oh, okay, the A button. Hold on.
Dude, he didn't jump out of the water.
I think you tried to. I don't know. But that happens though if you're not holding like down enough.
Thinking he would jump out.
That angle there. How do you get that angle? You just hold it upright or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, input display. Forgot about that.
Whatever. The stage is just
Yeah, you know what the dumb thing is? Weegee's DDD 100 gold is like laughably bad compared to all of his other golds. My DDD 100 gold is a 233 and his is a 236.
It was like such a good pace.
And it's, yeah.
It's not a bad run.
I know Weegee. And that's the thing. I have so many golds that I have not gotten a perfect, quote unquote perfect stage in those golds in years, and that's why I can't beat the goals either. Like my wet dry world gold is a 514, I think. I cannot remember the last time I got a perfect wet dry world. I always f up wet dry world now. It's always like 2-3 mistakes. The same for TTM, same for like a lot of stages. SSL. Every time I'm on gold pace in SSL, the blue coin goes to Narnia, or I mess up the permit, or some shit happens. I always choke at the end of golds. Oh! I get nervous. Skippy, thanks for the sub. Welcome back to the Fit Bitch. I love how casual Cheese is about this game and has been the goat of it for so long. What do you mean by casual? I'm gonna start doing chip clipping runs now. I think I'm just gonna go YOLO. Chip clip. I'm also gonna start doing moving reds in TTC. I'm pretty much decided, like, I'm just gonna go like all out on everything from now on. I have not been doing chip clip. I haven't been doing moving reds in TTC. I have not been doing breezeless half the time. There's lots of strats that I just don't do. I haven't been doing assless. But I think I'm just pretty much gonna... It's kind of funny because there's a lot of strats in 120 that I was like the first person to do. I was the first person to really like bring them into 120, and then other people would start doing it. And most of those strats I stopped doing. because I don't know, I got fed up with them. I think I was the first person to do moving reds in RTA, or maybe a Japanese runner was, I can't remember. I was the first to do assless in 120. A few things. I think I was the first was I the first to start doing Toxic Maze BLJ in 120 like 4 or 5 years ago or more? Bro, I remember I was watching a clip of my GDQ TwitchCon 2018 run. I did a run for GDQ in 2018 at TwitchCon. I just repeated the same thing twice, but I did Toxic Maze BLJ in that run. I didn't even know that I did Toxic Maze BLJ in 2018. That was before I stopped doing it and I ripped my shirt. I didn't even know I was doing it that long ago. No, I think I got a 145 in that run. It was like a terrible run. I was probably doing Jeremy Canless, yeah. Well, I was the only runner that did Jeremy Canless, period. There was no other person except for Tago. Tago started doing that for a while.
That throw. I wanted this to be
before he stopped playing, but no one else did Jeremy Canless. People just didn't want to do it. Oh, Weegee was actually doing it. I think Weegee did it, right? For a bit. But I was actually the one who came up with the Jeremy Canless movement, like the second half of it.
What? Dude, what? How? I like literally tied it to like every math? Hello?
I remember, dude, I remember that. I'm pausing the video for a second because I'm very emotional about this. I remember the first time that I started realizing how good Weegee is at Mario, and I was really annoyed by it, was when we came up with the Jeremy Canless strat, and I was the only one like grinding it, and I remember getting like high 18s in Jeremy Canless, and I thought that was really good. And then Weegee like learned the strat, and within like a few hours he got like a mid 18. And I couldn't for the life of me get anywhere close to it. I couldn't get a mid 18. And he just got it. And I'm just like, I cannot figure out how to get a mid 18, and I could never do it. And that's when I remember like distinctively thinking like, holy shit, like Weegee is insane at this game. That was like in 2018 or some shit. That was the first time I started realizing like, oh my god, like Weegee is, I don't know how he does that. I still don't know how you got a mid 18. I can't do it. That's actually true. I wonder if that's a thing. Because like Weegee said, like Weegee started, when did you start playing? Weegee said that he's been playing this game for basically like half of his lifetime, like half of his time being a person, like being alive. And he's 21 now. So that means that Weegee started playing this game when he was like, what, 11? So like he literally grew up and went through puberty playing Mario. So maybe that has like instilled some sort of like extra ability in his brain, that like Mario is like part of his body and he has a special understanding for it, that people like me, who I started when I was like 20, like already grown up, so like my cells are just like older and I can't grasp the game as good as he could. Dude, you at the star a bit lately.
Why do I always do this?
Yeah. Why do you always do that? Why are you on the star, babe? Still not even bad. 126. That's like what Puncay would get if he didn't mess it up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was mean.
Like, a star is a star, you have to practice for consistency, and I've only been doing it like XCAM. Because it just goes wrong if you do it anywhere off, like... I don't know.
Dude, these Puncay jokes about how terrible the summer best is. I can't.
Whatever.
Puncay has done the same thing that I've done in the past like 4 years in this game. We just have been we've just been neglecting practice. We just have not been putting in like the grind practice. So like we have so much shit to learn. I'll tell you why too, because especially me and Puncay know what it feels like to be the best in 120 for a long time. Because it literally was just me and Puncay for years, from like 2015 all the way till 2019, 2020, until Liam came about, basically. It was just me and Punkay.
Questions, holy shit.
It was always two of us, so we didn't have any other competition. We didn't have reasons to like practice and go crazy. And then Liam came about,
Not bad.
got world record, simply got world record, and now it's like 10,000 people, you know, battling for first place. So like, this is all new for us. Now there's like reasons to actually focus on optimization. But for years, it was just like, you know, all right, I'm good enough to get world record. I already have world record. Like, you know, I don't have to grind practice. This star, guys, I watched Weegee do this star. He got, I think, a sub 1. I think he gets a sub 1 star grab segment time on this star. I don't even think I've ever gotten a 1 flat. I think I've only gotten 101s. And he gets a sub 1 on the first star, like a swimming star. Like, I don't... So, like, I was practicing this star earlier today, and I actually was getting better at it. Because I do the different, like, turn for the thing. But, like, a mid 59... I practiced the star today, and it has gotten faster. It has gotten faster, but, like... I've probably gotten 1 flats, but I've never gotten sub 1. Like, no way. But there's just so many things that I don't realize that I'm doing slightly slower. What's up, Headland? Is this moving faster? Going to the left side there? I've never done that. I don't know.
Oh. I literally just, I was holding, you can look at my input display, I was just holding like straight.
I want to watch that again.
Oh. Look at my input display, I was just holding like straight left to make that. Oh my god.
I do need to do RTAs, man. Lots of it. Right now, I'm just learning some new strats. Then I'm gonna practice after this. But yeah.
Because I didn't get the perfect.
There's another thing I want to say. This is the first time ever since I got my first world record. This is the first time since 2015 that I've actually feel like I am inferior to the world record holder. Like, significant, like, in a way that, like, I don't think, like, it's the first time I've ever felt like if the world record holder, so this time Weegee, got a run that was, like, insane for him, that there was no way I can beat it unless I get better at the game. It's the first time I've ever felt that. Ever since I first got world record in this game. Which kind of makes me feel a lot more like it's given. I think that feeling has given me a lot of humility that I needed to get, because for years and years my ego in this game has just been so high because I've always just had world record for a lot of times. I've gotten so many world records that, you know, it just builds my ego. Like, oh, I don't need to practice. That's why I've not been practicing in this game. I've just felt like I don't need to practice. I'm good enough. Oh, it's fine. And that's why I would have like the mindset of like I deserve a good run. And I would get upset when I'm just resetting all the time and like just terrible things. I think it's gonna make things more fun for sure. Yeah, because it's, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, and for somehow I've always found a reason to not quit this game, you know? Because, like, if you think about it, dude, it was like 6 years straight of me just getting world record in this game and, like, being one of the best. 5 years. And I could have easily just been like, yeah, okay, dude, like, I've gotten enough, I'm fine, and just stop playing Mario. And I've taken breaks and shit, you know, I've gotten very burnt out. But I always come back. Like, I always, like... It almost feels like I've forced myself. Oh, Lord.
That's insane, dude.
That's fine. I've always found reasons to come back to the game.
I got all 3 coins.
Which I'm proud of myself for. I am proud of myself for that, for not quitting the game and not just like... I've always, like, a lot of times I've like fought myself to get motivated. Like, I would say a few times that I've come back from being burnt out, it's almost like I've forced
honestly,
myself
like,
to get motivated again.
For, like,
But just by playing the game again, I got motivated anyway. So like, it just ended up happening naturally.
Really
But like initially, there's some
that
sort of
sphere.
like forcing yourself to like get back on the horse. 521 Wedge World. That's like my average Wedge World, dude. Like, I'm happy with a 521, which is a shame because like there was so many mistakes in that Wedge World.
Bro, what the? That's not
What was
even
that?
nervous, dude.
But my Wedge World is like Wedge World is one of my worst stages right now. If there's any stage RTA I need to grind is Wedge World. Liam is really weird when it comes to new world records. What? Because people just spam in his chat, have you seen Weegee's world record? Yeah, but you have to... Okay, but think about this though. First of all, Liam is especially... unique when it comes to like getting annoyed with chat and just his stream personality. And which makes it so that his chat... Like, it makes his chat want to annoy him even more. And thirdly, he has a lot of chatters, a lot of viewers and a lot of chatters. He's not like my chat where my chat is like lurking a lot of times and just like genuinely being nice.
Oh my god.
We're talking about Liam's chat.
Get in the pipe.
So like there's a lot of people there always chatting. So people are just gonna be like purposely trying to annoy him. And a lot of viewers that just want to know how he feels about things. Like when people... Like when I started my stream today, in the first 5 minutes, like 3 people asked, did you see Weegee's world record? Are you gonna react to... You know? And I already, like, before I started my stream today, I told myself, I was like, I'm prepared for the chat to ask questions. And my plan was to actually watch this run later today. I was gonna play Mario first, and then... You see, this is why I do Koopa plus 100, by the way. The main reason why I do Koopa plus 100 in THI is so that I can avoid the RNG on the beach. Because with Koopa plus 100, you can afford to miss up to 2 coins in the beach and you're fine.
Bad.
That's why I don't like this strat. Because you have to rely on getting all the beach coins. And if you get bad RNG, it's just terrible. But anyway. Yeah. I plan on watching this run later today. Like, but... People were just asking as I started my stream, are you gonna watch Weegee's run? Did you see Weegee's run? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch it now because I'm gonna get annoyed in like 2 hours.
To like 550, that's possible.
Have you adopted any type of attitude to shape the type of audience / chatters? Not really. I just happen to be a very wholesome person. I can't be a mean person. I'm just a nice person. I don't like being mean. I don't like making fun of people. So I can't become like a bit streamer like Liam. And I'm not saying Liam is not a nice person. He is. He's always just been nice to me. But Liam, not only Liam, but a lot of streamers, they have an easier time of just like around and joking with people. And I just can't do that. Like I don't like doing that. I can't help but to just be nice. So my chat just became, you know, mostly wholesome people, which I like because it fits my personality. Like everybody's stream fits their personality some way or another. So my chat just happens to be nice and wholesome because I am nice and wholesome, you know, which is, you know, at the end of the day is fine. I can't help it. How old am I? I'm gonna be 29. How old am I? Am I 29? Yeah, I'm gonna be 29 in a month. I guess it's the feeling of not knowing how the other person will take what you say. Also that too, also because I'm not used to being mean and shit. I'm not really good at it either. So if I want to like be mean or shit talk a viewer or something as like a bit or like to purposely be funny, I don't think I'll do it that well. I think it would just be cringe because I'm not good at it. I don't think I'm good at being like mean. Like Liam is really good at just like shit talking his chat in like a funny way that they know he's joking. At least we think he's joking. And people would just find it funny. And I think if I try to be mean, it would just be cringe. People would just think I'm being mean. And yeah, because I've had that a few times where I would like, somebody would ask a question or say something and I would reply like just trying to be funny or trying to be like, no, fuck you, whatever. And then people in chat would just be like, is he okay? Is he mad? And I'm like, no, I'm trying to be funny. And I'd be like, it. It's just not, I don't think I could do it. I don't think it comes out right. Because I just can't be mean. It's weird to me. I just become a hateful streamer and people think I'm serious the whole time. Yeah, but you don't have to do that. Like, I don't have to become that kind of streamer, you know? Just because it's what people like. I don't have to do that. I don't have to have the most active chat ever, full of emotes and shit. I could just keep doing what I'm doing. I know people enjoy my stream because of who I am, and that's it. It's fine. I don't mind if I have, you know, a lot of lurkers in my chat. Once they're watching the ads, bro, that's all that matters, man. Listen, ad revenue is great. If you want to watch my stream and not say much, you're absolutely welcome. Once you enjoy my stream and you want to be here, that's all that matters, man. I just have to appreciate you for even being here in the first place.
What are you doing over there, buddy, buddy, bud?
Buddy, 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 bud. Come on, Weegee, do the thing. You save time.
Okay.
113.20. I don't even know if I've gotten a 113 before. Have I got? I probably have. I think I've gotten like really high 113 THI splits. I think. Which I guess technically is 135 pace apparently. I like the way you think, Cheese. That's why I stay here mostly. Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. Do I work? Yes, I stream. See, like this kind of question, I could totally roast this person for asking a question like, do you work? Because in my head, I'm like, well, duh, I'm a streamer. What kind of question is that? Are you some sort of idiot? But you see, if I say that,
Dude,
people will be like, oh my god, he's mean. That was terrible. But I'm just kidding, you know?
Like,
so instead of doing that, I would just say, you know, yes, babe, I stream. Thanks for asking. That's also another problem. Like, I like using the word like really harsh words. So there, yeah, it would just sound like I'm going insane on the dick. Weegee messed up but did Breezes as a backup strat. Do you think Simply would PB soon? I don't think Simply's gonna do runs anytime soon. He's probably on like, I think he's on the Weegee streaks practice grind. Dasher, thanks for the prime sub. Welcome back. Appreciate it, babe. Do I work out? No, I don't. I just play sports so it looks like I'm fit, which I guess I kind of am. But I don't work out. Like, I actually hate the gym. I think the gym is like a terrible place. I just feel lost in a gym and I don't know what to do. And people just look like they know what they're doing and I feel weird. I don't like the gym at all. I like playing sports. I love team sports. I love exercising, but I don't like the gym. I hate strength training too. I just don't like strength training. I think strength training is just stressful and it hurts your body and it gives you injuries. I don't like strength training. I like cardio. I like general strength training, like push-ups, sit-ups. But anything to do with like machines and weights and shit, I never liked that shit. Because I never know what I'm doing either. Like, I went to the gym for a while. I had like a private trainer, but I stopped because it was way too expensive. But I did it for like 2 months.
TTS off,
and it was great because I have like a personal trainer and he was doing like 1 hour sessions and he was like showing me every exercise and he had like a program for me and it was great. But like anytime I had to do like what do you call it? I don't even know what you call it, like bench pressing and shit. I hated bench press because I don't know, I just feel uncomfortable with like a bar on my neck. I just hate that. I every time I had to do that, I was like, can we do something else? I hate bench pressing. because I didn't know what to do. Like the bar kept feeling like it was gonna fall off of my arms.
That was pretty close.
I had really bad technique for some reason all the time. Like he always had to like correct my, and I was just like, also my hands hurt because I have really bad tendinitis from playing Mario. Like the bar used to hurt my hands really bad, so I couldn't like do it. And I used to tell my trainer like I can't do this because my hands hurt. So like I don't like using instruments for training. That's why I usually like cardio. I much rather run for like 20 minutes on a treadmill than to like bench press or do any sort of strength training. I don't like strength training.
If I get pushed off this ledge, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Or general upper body training. I don't like upper body training because I don't really have a strong upper body. All my strength is in my legs. I have very strong legs because I played soccer for like 10 years. So I have very strong legs. But my abs weren't bad too. There was a point where I could do sit-ups all day. But my pecs, my arms are very weak. And I don't like doing upper body work. What position for soccer? I played like every position. I played striker when I started playing soccer, and then I played center midfield for years. And my last year playing soccer, I played left back. And then that was it. I even played center back for a bit. It wasn't in Spain. I played soccer in Trinidad. That was before I moved to Spain. When I moved to Spain is when I started playing volleyball. Now I play volleyball. I like volleyball because it doesn't require any sort of physical confrontation. And I don't like confrontational sports. So I like volleyball because you never have to worry about touching anybody else.
Pretty good for like a missed mountain.
And it's very rhythmic and fun.
Take those.
I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'11", 6 feet tall. You don't have to be that tall for volleyball though. You could still be a really good volleyball player and not be 7 feet tall. I mean, it's not like I play Division 1 volleyball anyway. I play like very, very basic, like casual volleyball league. I just play to stay, you know, in shape, and I enjoy playing volleyball. I have not seen Haikyuu. I'm the only volleyball player in my entire club that hasn't seen Haikyuu, and my club has like 600 people in it. Every single new I'm very good friends. Like one of my best friends is the owner of the volleyball club because I've been here for like since 2016, and so we're very close. And he talks about like every new player that joins the club, they always ask them questions. One of the questions is like, what got you interested in playing volleyball? And 99% of them say, I watched this anime called Haikyuu and it looks fun. Everybody's starting to play volleyball because of Haikyuu. Oh. It looks great. I think I saw like one episode out of it and it looked great. But I'm just very lazy, so like watching TV is boring.
I really don't want to like gold this.
Unless I really get into a show. He grabbed the star at low 127 or something. Once again, that's faster than I've ever done it.
I mean, this can still gold.
I think it is. I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure I've gone 127s before.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, Cheese, your club is full of hot, young, athletic, anime-loving Hispanic men. I never said any one of those words, but okay, sure. Is this your first time watching / reacting? Yes. Pretty sure Cheese does that Igloo as well. I do all the strats that Weegee does in SL. I do all the strat Weegee does in the entire run, actually. There's very few things that he does that I don't do. And if there's things that Weegee does and I don't do, I have done it before and used to do it, but then stopped doing it because I would mess it up a lot or something. Like chip clip, moving reds, that kind of stuff. I used to do all those strats all the time years ago, but I stopped doing them because I got tired of messing them up.
But SL doesn't care about
I don't do moving reds anymore, but as of today, I'm going to start doing it again because I'm just going to pull out all the stops now. Might as well. No, I actually learned the new toxic maze LbLJ yesterday. I'm also going to practice that today as well. Do I do Sugashima? Brother man, you clearly don't watch my stream. because all I do in most of my stream is reset in Dark World, and I'm doing
Dude,
Tsukushima
this
Cycle
coin,
all
it's
day.
always
So
that top coin. I just have to go
yes.
chasing.
What would you say is the absolute GOAT currently of 120 star? I think that's a silly question. Shall I roast this person for asking that question? Or shall I be a nice cheese streamer?
Where is this camera going?
That was
How
a
am I
weird
getting these
camera. What was
coins?
that?
How did I get those? Where
Roast
was the
him?
camera
That was a dumb
going?
question and you're a asshole. Sorry, was that mean? I'm sorry. I feel bad. See, I instantly feel bad for saying that. I'm sorry. To be honest, I still think you're the 120 GOAT. Thanks, babe.
That is so...
Weegee, can you stop f***ing up? Jesus. It's boring to watch when you f*** it up. This run sucks now. It's not worth watching. Cheese is submissive and breedable. Yeah, this is Twitch stream. It's not my OnlyFans. He missed coins.
Well,
Oh Jesus, that was terrible.
oh my god, at least I got them. That was a very, very smart choice to go for those top ones.
Still better than your split times.
Because they didn't melt.
Weegee. Toxic.
Very, very bad SL100 though. That was a very bad.
Add 1 of 80. Yeah, you better watch it, bitch. Give me the money. Sorry, that was mean. It's okay, babe.
Good one though.
I'm sorry. Please watch the ads. His SL100 is always funny to watch. 122.49. That's pretty good.
I would have been so mad, dude.
Shut up, Weegee. That's so bad. Come on. You're not allowed to say that. I said I would have been so mad. Oh, okay. See, this is why I can't be mean, because then I would f up, and now I just look like an idiot. Sir Bledge, what's up, babe? I don't have my headphones on, so I can't actually hear it properly, so that is actually my bad. Oopsies. Weegee's TTC gold, I believe, is the 346. Something like that, which is like 6 seconds better than my gold. Which it's borderline annoying. That is a goal that I don't understand. Okay, so to be fair, I again haven't gotten a perfect TTC in probably like 5 years minimum. So I don't know what I'm capable in TTC. But with moving reds, gotta take my goals with a grain of salt, because I imported tippy golds. So you're a cheater. Okay.
Dude, how does that happen?
Weegee died. Oh my god, he died in
What?
TTC 100.
Oh my god, man.
I can't believe it. Tanuki, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back to the fridge, bitch. Excuse me. Oh, that angle.
Why didn't I wall kick on either wall, man?
That happens with that angle. When you get a weird angle like that, that usually happens there. But he knows that already. Sometimes, like, I don't know if he did that in this case or he was genuinely worried or wondering about it. A lot of times I would say, like, why did this happen, when I know exactly why it happens, but I just feel better by asking the question. It just feels good to be ignorant about it, but I know exactly why it didn't work.
It's like 30 seconds at least. That really sucks, dude. But whatever.
Good job, babe. Oh, he does a small jump here for the ground pound. That makes sense. I usually just jump late. Most corners, if they're perfectly 90 degrees, should be able to wall kick off at least one of them, but that corner is just bullshit. Yeah, I know. That corner is bullshit. That's what I meant. Weegee, while you're here, can I ask you publicly so everyone can hear me asking? Do you give me permission to upload this reaction to YouTube if the plans end up being that way?
This is so mid.
It's okay. I won't do it.
Here we go.
Hello? Weegee? Oh, he did it on purpose. Okay. Oh, he does this cringe strat. Do I like Asmongold? Yes. He's a genius. No, I agree. I agree. I was just kidding by saying that. Because I know my strat is like cringe, but I've practiced it way too much.
So much time loss.
And I just don't feel like not doing. I don't want to not do it because the time save. But I don't know. I might stop doing it. If I like get invisible with my strat one more time, I will stop doing it. That's my plan.
Shot. I just have to do some crazy shit in Tippy every time, man.
Dude, it's Tippy. You don't do crazy shit in Tippy on PB pace. You're not a real runner. Do you like clam chowder? Don't actually even know what that is, to be honest. I've never had that. How much time save is that star moving? It's about 2 seconds, almost. But it's just very... It's kind of cringe because you can get invisible. It's a soup. It's not really a thing in Trinidad, so I never had that growing up. Like clam chowder. Never had that. New England or Manhattan? What? Oh, I never heard. I don't even know what it looks like. Same thing for like cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, I've never even seen cottage cheese before until I went to Canada last year, I believe. And we went to this diner that had cottage cheese and I tried it and I was like, holy shit, this is good. Babe, what are you doing, Weegee? I can't believe you've done this. Good job, babe. Weegee, can I ask a question? Does that scare you? Doing that ending for Carpelus? First of all, like, I can do that ending in Carpelus, but it scares the shit out of me and I'm too scared to do it in runs. The second question is, how do you get it so that you have so much speed after the jump dive so that when you jump dive to the roof, you have speed and you can just ground pound the star? Because every time I jump dive on it, I like clip the roof and I lose my speed and I have to jump dive to the star. How does that happen? Oh, you go high up there.
Dude.
That's why. You just go higher up on the thing. Okay.
Dude.
You want to jump dive onto the... Yeah.
Come on.
That makes sense.
Why is that so hard when you're nervous?
I think I know why Carpelus is so hard when you're nervous. Because the setup for Carpelus is so unique and weird. Like, everything is so slow and precise. Like, the movements you do, it feels like you're playing OOT. And when we're nervous, we want to, like, go fast. And we can't, like... Because in the Carpelus setup, you kind of have to, like, purposely go a bit, like, slow and make sure everything is right. And it's just easy to fuck it up. And then when you're nervous, it's hard to not fuck up. Yeah, it's just scary. Okay,
that
good.
wasn't
He knows the
nerves.
backup.
I just actually ended up in a situation where I didn't know what to do.
That's a good backup.
Because like that ledge.
A lot of people don't know about that double jump kick
Fuck
backup, and it blows my mind. Do you stiff your fingers when you get nervous? I don't get like very shaky fingers like some people do when I get nervous. I get like very cold or very, so like if the room is slightly cool, when I'm nervous I get way colder and I get cold and I start like shivering and shit. If the room is slightly warm and I get nervous, I get a lot warmer. So it just heightens my current feeling. So if the room is a little bit warm and I'm nervous, my hands get sweaty as and I start overthinking like how I'm holding my controller and shit, and it gets really bad. If the room is slightly too cold and I get nervous, my hands get freezing cold and my hands like freeze up a lot. Do I get the shits when I'm nervous? No, it depends on the kind of nerves. When I have to travel, the nerves I get from traveling, like that slight anxiety, sometimes gives me the stomach aches and the shits. But like speedrunning nerves, no. I just get heart racing. Yeah, that's true. What Weegee said. My biggest speedrun achievement. Yeah. Like, nothing is yet to beat. I don't know if anything can beat getting world record or 138 and break the record. I just don't know. Like, doing it live, it was just too insane. And also, you know, I won like $12,000 from that. Like, it was insane.
So close.
The fact that it happened, like everything, the feelings I had during that weekend, and also winning so much money too, was just, it just felt insane and awesome, and it was crazy. The emotionless composure. That's the second time I've seen somebody say that like Weegee looks like he's not nervous. I can assure you he's probably shitting his pants. A lot of runners are just good at trying to like calm themselves down, but I could assure you we're shitting our pants on world record pace and Rainbow Ride. That was really good RNG. Holy shit. That was really nice. Yeah, so you in flow state, dude. Sometimes you just get that flow state, and even though you're nervous, you're able to just handle the nerves a lot better.
I need to stop aiming.
I've been speedrunning for so much years that I would know sometimes when it's a good day or a bad day, just based on how I'm controlling my nerves. Some days when I'm running and I get nervous, it just feels like it's impossible for me to handle being nervous. And other days where I'm just on, I could handle the nerves a lot better. And I don't know why it happens. Sometimes you just have days where your brain just can't. I can't handle it. Come on, Weegee. I don't have pets. Mostly because I'm allergic to pet hair really bad. That was close, dude. I thought that didn't look like you were gonna make that triple jump.
Dude, what is this Dark World? Ugh.
Nice Dark World.
Blue sky.
What has impressed me the most? Nothing. I've watched so much Weegee already and know what he's capable of. I don't think I can be like impressed by anything in particular anymore. I just know what to expect, man. Listen, me and Weegee go way back, buddy. Can I just say too that I forgot this happened. Last year, was it last year? Last year, summertime? No, 2022. That was in 2022. Weegee, when did we go to Vegas to do the 16-star thing? That was 2022. Mother of God. July 2022. Hold on, what record's happening? He did it. He did it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh.
He did it.
Oh.
Oh my God, he did it. He's gonna say something about, like, it not being 135.
Dude. Oh my God.
Is this the perfect run? Can it ever be beaten?
I'm just so relieved, dude. Oh, I thought I was just gonna choke it again, dude.
This is a perfect run, and there's no way anybody could come close to beating this time.
Thank you, dude. I didn't choke.
Good job, babe.
We lost 30 seconds to a death in TTC. That was the big thing. But very, very solid ending otherwise. God damn. Thanks for the subs, dude. I'm just trying to... Ugh. I haven't... Obviously this was like very, very much like coming. Like I'm not even remotely surprised. Nobody should be, but...
For the next 3 to 6 months, he's the only one who can improve this IMO. You're right, that is an IMO. That is your opinion.
That's still a 27 second.
And probably only your opinion.
I will take it. 50 seconds. Got some more work to do, but that's very nice. I like it.
It's fun making fun of people in chat sometimes. I get why streamers do this. Oh God, I'm gonna become toxic now. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I was so sure I was gonna choke it, dude. Oh my God. I missed the first right coin. I was like, alright, that's fine. Almost died in the triple jump dive.
It's the new arc.
Kick.
Listen, new year, new me, so as the kids say. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so July 2022, GSA like had the 16-star league, and we opened the league up with a tournament we did in Las Vegas. I don't know if you guys remember that. We had like the VG Bootcamp had, what was it called? The big melee tournament, and we had a 16-star tournament. And in that tournament in Vegas, me and Weegee were sitting opposite each other. It was called Double Down, yeah. Me and Weegee were sitting opposite each other, and so we were sitting on the same table. And there were a few times where Weegee raged and hit the table, or like hit the reset button. And there were 2 times where I was in the middle of like really good runs. One of them was like my best HMC pace ever. It was like, I can't remember, 10:03 or 10:04 HMC in 16-star, which was amazing for me. And I was like just finishing HMC, and Weegee hit the reset button really hard, and it shut off my TV. Up everything, I had to reset the run. And it happened again like an hour later. I'm in the middle of SSL, and he rages and shuts off my CRT. And the second time it happened, I remember like looking at him, and he was like, did it happen again? And I'm like, I'm too nice, so I was just like, it's fine, babe, don't worry. Very good.
But I kept my cool. Kept my cool.